if for whatever reason this is it, and he is done, do you have a favorite Tom Brady story or memory from your time in New England?
Yes. So my locker was a locker down from Tom Brady's. And this was, when you start talking about GOATs, this one I was like, oh, I see why he's like really considered the GOAT. And this is before 7. This is like ring maybe like 3 or 4. I forget what number it was. 2011, 12. It might be 3 or 4, whatever it was. And first he was pissed off. They got the AFC Championship rings. So he was pissed off about that. And I was just like, man, what I would do for an AFC Championship ring. He's mad about it. He's like, this will go to my dad's house. I don't even want this doesn't go to the trophy room. I'm like, it's an AFC Championship ring right there. You don't want to put that in the big house? But one of the things for me, I said it was like I said, a locker away from him. And every day it was so routine, like clockwork. We get off the practice field, we come back to our lockers. In his chair was a tape cutter, a chocolate milk, a towel, and an iPad. Every day. He comes in, cuts that tape off those big bulky cleats, wipes his sweat, shakes up his chocolate milk, drinks his chocolate milk, and he's watching something on his iPad. And I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he watching? Every single day, every day in, day out, week in, week out. So one day, curiosity just got to me, and I said, Tom, I said, what's up? I said, what are you watching? Like, because after practice, we go in and we shower, we eat, and then we go watch the practice film. So I'm like, there's no way he's watching practice film. We're literally about to go watch it in 45 minutes. And I said, what are you watching? And he said, come here. And there was a camera in practice that was designated just to Tom Brady. And the camera angle was shot from the back. So it wasn't from the side or from aerial. It was shot from the back. And he said, well, I'm looking at my footwork and my head placement. So every single play, he wanted to make sure that this is after MVPs, after Super Bowls, after he's Tom Brady. But he said, I want to know that on my drop back that I didn't step in the bucket. I want to know that if I was throwing left, that I looked the safety off right. I want to make sure that when I handed it off, that I actually carried out my fake. Because all of these little things will matter in a football game. Well, you may not think they will. And the moment you think they won't matter is when they matter. When I don't look that safety off, when I want to throw it back left, up the seam to Gronk. So I want to practice it now. I want to make sure that I'm not getting out of contact with my footwork so that my ball sails or that it's flat or that it's going which way I don't want it to go. So I was just like, damn. I was with 2 other quarterbacks and I'd never seen that. I was with Carson Palmer and Tony Romo. I ain't never seen them do that before. But again, that's what separates. And it's those small things. That's what separates a guy from being the GOAT and being considered one of the really good quarterbacks in NFL history. And that's why to me, of course, you got to make the plays, but it's the small things to a guy who already had, at that time, 3 Super Bowls, MVPs, and all that kind of great stuff.
Wow.